Whew. Good morning. Good afternoon. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hi, Penny. Hi, everybody. I don't know why I feel like my shirt is on backwards, but it's not. Well, there's first of all, I came over to tell everybody that today at 4. No, let's see. We're gonna do it at 3 o'clock. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, 3 o'clock. Okay, 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock will be 4 on the East Coast. 3, 2, 1. What? 1 o'clock on the West Coast? Is that right? I think. 3, 2, 1. I think that's right. I'm going to do that live. I'm going to do the live broadcast again where I bring people into the live. Okay. Let me write it down because I'll forget. What time did I say? 3 o'clock. 3 p.m. today, Central Standard Time. And I'm actually going to do a video. Yeah, okay. I'm actually going to do a video when I hang up with y'all, so it'll remind you guys to come back at 3 o'clock. Between 3 and 3:30. I'm going to use the StreamYard where I can bring people into my live. So if you got a story, something you want to share with somebody, today would be your day. Today would be your day to come and say hi. And I would advise you, if you have headphones, to use headphones. If not, some type of yeah. And I'm going to use my headphones today. And I'm going to use my headphones and my microphone so it sounds professional. Okay. I'm having a pot pie today. I'm sick of eating pot pies, but just all I've been eating is these pot pies. I put my own chicken in there because I don't know about this. I don't know what the... Okay, so y'all got it? 3 p.m. today, I'm going to go live, and we're going to have people to come into the live. Don't be afraid to come into the live. I'm not going to roast you. And you don't have to show your face either. And I'm actually going to do celebrity tea. I'm going to do it as myself. And then I might throw a wig on. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. Mr. Meat. So, today at 3 o'clock. Now, I want to talk about something, y'all, that happened this morning. Here we go with the gay shit again. But I want to talk about it because it happened. Okay? There was a guy on TikTok. And you know what? I won't show his picture, but I want y'all to hear. I want y'all to hear his voice and tell me. Well, it's too late now because I've already told y'all. Okay. Tell me. I'm gonna see if I can find him. I want y'all to tell me if you think. Listen to him. Do you think he's gay or straight? Let me see if I can find a video where he's talking. Give me a second. Let me mute this. I'm gonna mute this because I don't want the music playing in the background. Hold on. Okay, he's actually live right now. So listen to this guy. Tell me if you think he's straight or gay. He's live right now.
I appreciate you for making it orange again, gang. You got the gang beside your name. You gang, we cool, we vibing, twin. I appreciate you for the gifts. Thank you for your gifts that you sent. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Period.
Well, he's got music playing in the background, so let me try the let me find a video where he's just talking. Hold on.
Bro, let a fire, yo. Take God. Oh my fucking God, bro. Tattoo God too. Bro, let a fire, take a tattoo. Okay. Okay, bro. I guess, bro. Bro, let a fire, yo.
All right, hold on.
Tattoo. God.
Listen to him.
Gonna be this. Let's go. Hit me on that bitch. I downloaded it, but
That's not him. Hold on.
In the middle. You gotta put the zodiac sign in the middle. You gotta put the zodiac sign in the middle.
Okay. Y'all heard that little piece? Do y'all think he's straight or gay? Let me see if
want to show.
let me see if I can find another video.
The game besides your name, I ain't responding to shit. How about this? That's the new rule. Fuck that shit. Like, we're gonna block the whole race. Fuck it. They racist ass. It's fucked up. We gotta do this, man. It's fucked up. We gotta do it like this, though. Get these racists up out of here, man. Damn. The Harlem racists. Damn, the whole TikTok.
All right, but anyway. Okay. Well, yeah, okay. So when I came on his live, I was already following him, and I didn't follow him because I followed him because he had some great content. And I forgot that I was following him, and when I clicked on his live, he was in his voice. I said, he must be gay, right? But there was another gay guy on his page that was coming on him, and he went off. He was like, and he in Texas, he was like, no, dude, I'm not gay. I'm not LGBTQ. And then he started fucking with the letters and shit, God loves you, and all that kind of stuff. And then I was like, oh, well, he's straight. If he don't care for gays, that's fine. But I could have swore he was gay. That accent he had, and not everybody who is gay has a lisp or have a certain way that they talk, right? But in his voice, it just give me, hey, So I inboxed him and I said, bro, and now the dude that was coming on him, this is what I told him. I said, hey, bro, I like your content and I'm not telling you how to live your life or what to like and what not to like. I say, but you say I don't support the LGBTQ plus community. That's what he said. And I told him, you know me, I'm always going to educate you. I said, whether you know it or not, Martin Luther King's right-hand man was gay. He was the one that put the March on Washington together. You don't have to agree with two men sleeping with one another. But gay people breathe and bleed just like you do. And we have feelings and we have emotions just like you. No, you don't have to agree with who I sleep with, but don't disrespect the LGBTQ plus letters if you don't know what it means. I said, first of all, imagine if Martin Luther King had a son, the gay man who helped him put the March on Washington together. We probably would have never had a March on Washington. Did Martin agree with him being with a man? Probably not. No, not if he was not according to the Bible. But Martin also agreed that he should have a right to live and be happy and be who he wants to be with. And I told him, no, you don't have to like who I like. You don't have to agree with my life. But you're disrespecting the LGBTQ plus community by saying the letters wrong. I said, you need to do your history upon why we celebrate Pride and why we have the LGBTQ plus letters. Because in the 60s, there was a lot of gay people at this club it was a bar in New York called Stonewall. And the same thing that happened to black people. And I know some of y'all said, well, y'all wasn't born gay. Well, I'm not here to argue with you about that. Discrimination is discrimination. I don't care how you look at it. Discrimination is discrimination. Whether you gay, straight, black, white, anytime somebody targets you for being different than you, that's discrimination. You don't have to agree. You don't have to agree with my lifestyle, but I shouldn't be discriminated against because I like a man or a woman. You shouldn't do that. It's wrong. And I told him, you being a black man, again, you don't have to agree with the gay lifestyle, but you shouldn't put something down just because because you're not gay. You should support people who have a right to live and breathe and live the same and live just like you live. Now you don't have to agree with what they do, but for you to dog the LGBTQ plus and then you're gonna throw up, discrimination, and then you're gonna throw up God loves you as if like the fuck? We already know he loves us. We know that. You don't have to remind me. When people come in my life and say, I'm praying for you, no, bitch, pray for yourself. I don't need you to pray for me. Because I know what they're insinuating. I'm going to pray for you. No, bitch, pray for you, yourself, your mama, and your dad, and your whole family. Don't pray for me. Especially when a white person come in. No shade to the white people. I'm talking to the racist white people, especially when the racist white people come in and say, oh, I'm going to be praying for you, your soul. No, pray for your soul and pray for all the people that came before you, what they did to my people. That's what you need to pray for. But a lot of it is uneducated. Thank you, uneducated. Most of it is just not being educated and not understanding. You know, President Obama, I've said this a million times, I don't really believe he believes that two men should be together, but when he was the president of the United States, and thank you for being a member, Maxine, when he was the president of the United States, he stood for all people, blacks, whites, gays, straights, trans, all, because it says that we all should be treated equal. But the problem is, people use their religion to discriminate. What you think is happening now? What you think is happening now in the United States? They use their religion to discriminate against brown people and people who are not the same color as them. Boy, y'all better read up on Hitler. You better read up on Hitler. Because that man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I love American history. I'm not trying to bring my camera up; it's too far down. I love American history. I do. I love it. I can sit and watch civil rights stories and movies all day long because you have to know where you've been to know where you're going, and you don't want to repeat the past. And for those who don't know. hold on, I'm trying to put this up here. I don't want this to fall. Hitler, he kind of went through the same thing that Trump went through. Hitler, he failed in politics, and a lot of people turned against him. And Hitler had vowed that when he got out of prison, he had vowed that he was going to get back. And the Jews were, they had shops and they had money and they had, and because of just because of hatred, because of a person's, because of who they were, the kind of person that they are and how they live and what they do, and he didn't like that. And anytime you hate on somebody and you want to destroy them, just because you hate on somebody because they're black, they're Jews, or they're gay or whatever, and you want to destroy them because you don't like them, that's evil. That's ugly. That's not God. That's ugly. That's not God. That's not God at all. That's just evil. And I was watching something this morning, where when the war was over, and they killed Hitler, or he killed himself or whatever. When they had the trial for all those guys who took out those people and stuff, they denied that they did it. But see, when you have a leader who's not stable, and a person who makes you and wants you to believe they lie, then you fall into the trap with them. And next thing you know, you didn't kill all these Jews. For what? Children and everything. That's just horrible. All because you couldn't stand the fact that the Jews were successful, they had their businesses, and they had all that, and you couldn't take it. Like, what? This earth is big enough where we all can live on the same planet, and everybody can have their own businesses, everybody can have their own children, and if they want to mix and mingle with other races, fine. I just graduated from high school. I didn't go to college. So, it's sad that people can't just be happy and live their lives without being discriminated against. It was horrible what they did to the Jews. It was horrible. It was horrible what they did to the blacks and the Indians. And they used religion. They used religion for slavery. Religion is man-made. Religion is man-made. I definitely believe there's somebody bigger than you and I. I can't explain it, but I've been there. Like, I've been close to death, and I've seen death with my own eyes. So, hey, Magnum, somebody brought me back, and it wasn't my mom, it wasn't my daddy, it wasn't my best friend. Matter of fact, it was this time last year when I was in the hospital. But anyway, I just came on here to say that, don't discriminate. Don't discriminate. If you don't like gay people, that's fine. But don't tell them they don't have a right to live because you don't like the fact that two men want to be together, or two women, or, and that does not fit in the category of you nasty ass child molesters out there. They ain't got nothing to do with it. You don't even fit in our categories, darling. We don't even put us, we're not even in your category. Anytime you are harming a child, we're not in that. You don't get no protection. You need everything coming to you deserves to come to you. It's killed me how I be seeing these stories about drag queens. They all preach that. According to the Bible, we're all going to go to hell if we don't accept Christ, but everybody don't accept Christ. I do, but everybody. Here's another thing. Who are we to tell everybody? Who are we to tell everybody what to believe? Thank you, Magnum. Who are we to tell everybody what we're supposed to believe? Baby, listen, life is too short. I just let people live their lives and try to love. You know what? Love conquers all. Love conquers all. Even if I wasn't, even if there was no, let's just say if there was no heaven, no hell, don't you think that me loving you and treating you with kindness conquers all? More than anything in the whole, more than religion, more than Jesus, all of that. Love conquers everything. But apparently we are not apparently, but unfortunately we don't live in that type of world. Because if we didn't, all those millions of Jews would have been murdered and killed. They should have been murdered and killed, and blacks would have been in slavery, and the Indians wouldn't have had their land taken from them. You know. There's good and evil. But I'm just here to love everybody and try to treat everybody right. And do unto others as I have them do unto me, honey, and move on with my life. That's why I'm here. That's the only reason why I'm here, to do what I'm supposed to do and love everybody. Try to love everybody. You know, every once in a while y'all come on here and say something, make me cuss your ass out. But I'm human. But yeah, I hate to get on my black people, but y'all be the main ones. Y'all be the main ones. Homosexuals going to hell. God did create man, Adam and Eve. We know God created Adam and Eve. We know He created Adam for Eve. We already know that's a given, because two men can't have babies. They can't. Two men can't have babies. Two women can't have babies. We know that. That's simple. But here is the answer to that. Everybody ain't supposed to be gay. I keep telling y'all that. Everybody ain't supposed to be gay. Can you imagine what the world would be like if everybody turned straight? If there were everybody was gay and there was no straight, and there was no, if everybody was, imagine if the world where there were no gay people. Y'all would be like, what are gays at? Oh, I'm going to get them in a minute. Hold on. Yeah. Imagine if there were no, y'all know y'all love the gays. Y'all know the gays be doing too much and they make you laugh, they make you smile. Sometimes they do too much, they overdo it. You know, just imagine if you wake up, there are no gays. Some of y'all would like that. You know. But if I was a straight man, and I see a gay man, I'm like, that's more pussy for me. You know? But these days, the gays are screwing the women. Woo! A lot of these gay men now, like Little Richard, because you know Little Richard, y'all call Little Richard gay. He was gay, but he was screwing everything that walked. Little Richard screwed everything that walked. Okay, to answer your ICE question, I don't agree with anyone being here illegally, but I also don't agree with people being pulled out their cars and maced, there's ways of doing things, but people voted for it. These people voted for it. Even the MAGA people who's turning against Trump now, they voted for it. All because they didn't want a black woman. That's it. It's just that simple. People say, and then people say, 77 million people voted for him. And it was millions of people who agreed with the slavery. Because of what? Because of racism. They didn't vote for Trump because they thought he could do a better job. They voted for him because he lied, first of all, and second of all, racism. That's it. It's just that simple. There's no other way you can look at it. Ain't no other way you can look at it. Racism. That's all it is. That's what this country's been built up on, racism. And all white people are not racist. Hello. All white people ain't racist. All black people are racist. And we got some racist black people out there too. Yeah. You voted for hate. And some of them didn't realize it was going to be this bad. And I hate to say this. Well, whatever she is, she was better than him. And there's another thing. They kill me when they say, she ain't black, she ain't black. She's better than him. My dog would have been better than him. It doesn't matter if she was black. She was more qualified. They said Obama deported more people than Trump and them doing. But there's ways of doing things. There's ways of doing things. But let me ask y'all something. Who's really illegal? Well, whatever she is, she's an American. My washer going off in there. Whatever she is, she's an American. Whatever she is, she was qualified. And I'm glad I hate it happened, but I'm glad it happened because you know what? Now they see. Now they see. And you know what's going to destroy America? I hope it doesn't. Racism. Racism. We all on stolen land because it was the Indians, I believe. I believe it was the Indians here first in the United States. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But no, I definitely believe that that ISIS, the way they're going about it, is wrong. But look who's in charge. So what do you expect? You say, I wish I would have voted, but I was grieving at the time. Well, no. My washer, I think I put too much stuff in there and it was bouncing around. Ain't nobody in here, baby. You have to come through the door to get to my door. And you have to have a pass, not a pass, but like this thing here.
Thank you, Bobby.
You got to have this to get in through the door. So ain't nobody in here. I live in an apartment, but it's not like you know how you have an apartment where you just walk up to. No, it's not like that. You have to have a key to get in here. Anyway, because matter of fact, I leave my door open when I leave. I just leave it open because I got a camera sitting right up there. See the camera right there. See that camera sitting right there? So if you walk in my door, even if I'm in Kansas, I'm going to see you walk through my door and I'm going to say, hey, what you doing in my house? I do plan on moving because where I live at, there ain't shit over here. Ain't no malls, ain't no stores. And they closed down the closest store to me. Like the Dollar Tree, they closed it down. And there's nothing over here. So I'm thinking about moving back toward the mall, over where the mall is at when my lease is up. Even though I like it here. I like it here because it's very secure. You know. No, it's not like a hotel, it's an apartment. This used to be another business. That's all I'm gonna say because I don't even know who's watching me. So it used to be another business and they turned them into apartments. They're very nice. They're very, very nice. They're big and nice, but when there's nothing over here, why would you want to be over here? There ain't shit over here. I moved here because they had a special going on. It's like a $200 move-in special because they were trying to get people to move in, when they first built them. And I wanted to, I was trying to hurry up and move back, home, be closer to my mom. That's why I moved. I moved in here. But they're good. I mean, my neighbors are cool. Everybody's cool. Y'all know when I be playing music at night, my neighbor don't hear me because she's deaf. She's half deaf, so she can't hear. There's nobody above me. There's nobody below me. The lady on the side of me, she can't hear. So I'm in a perfect location. If I want to leave my apartment, oh shit. All I gotta do is walk out my door. Let me show you. It's a big apartment. If I want to walk out my door and I deal with my neighbors, all I gotta do is back door and I'm on my way where I need to go. Yes, it snows in Texas. It snows in Texas. But there's only four apartments in this building. This one, and then there's one right here. So there's only 4 units in this building. It's me, my neighbor, and the other 2 people, and the rest is on the other part of the building, is on the other side. So when I'm making all that noise, when I'm doing the shows, they can't hear me. That's the only thing I'll be giving up if I move, is the fact that I got the sound. Yeah, but it's all good. There's nothing over here, so I'm not happy here. I'm ready to move. So hopefully, when my lease is up, I can get the hell up out of here. I used to live by the mall. I like to go. I want to live by the mall, by the restaurants. I want to live by everything. Yeah, it's snowing. Yeah, it snows in Texas. Y'all didn't know that? Yep, and I ain't been nowhere in 3-4 days because of the snow. I'm just here. But anyway, so today, y'all, at 3 o'clock, I will be going live. So I'm going to use my StreamYard. Let me show you what I'm going to be doing. Let me show y'all. Let me share this with you guys right quick. Let me share this with y'all, something somebody sent me this morning. Let me see if I still have it, or did I delete it? Let me see. No, don't get. It gets cold here, and I'm in. What's it? Let me share this with y'all first. This is something YouTube sent me the other day. You're crushing it. You've racked up 15,000 hours. A watch time. Keep up the awesome work that came from YouTube. Thank you to all of y'all, for y'all the ones who helped me get there. Y'all the one who helped me get there. Let me see. There was something else somebody sent me I want to share with y'all. How far? I'm about 3 hours from Dallas. I'm right outside of Fort Worth. I'm trying to show y'all something. Let's see. Did I delete it? Let me see. Oh, they actually put it on my YouTube channel. Let me see if I can find it. It was a really nice comment somebody left on my YouTube channel. I want to show y'all. So if you're not afraid to go live with me at 3 o'clock, today is your day. Today is your day. You can go live with me. You can come and say hi and all of that, okay? Damn, I must have didn't post it, but I will show y'all this. Okay, do y'all remember me talking about the lady who was like my number one? She was like my number one fan. She was like my number one everything. She was my best moderator I've ever had. She was a huge supporter of my show. Her name was TT. And even though TT's dead, she passed away, she is still a moderator on my YouTube channel. Well, I happened to find her obituary and all her information. So here it is. I want to share this with y'all. Central Standard Time, yes. Central Standard Time, yes. Central Standard Time. So 3 o'clock would be 4 o'clock on the East Coast, okay? So y'all know, okay. So this is TT right here. This is the lady that was a huge supporter of my. Look at her last name. When I first met her, I said, girl, go million. What kind of name is that? I think that's an Indian name because she's up there in South Carolina. So, yeah, this was TT, and she actually passed away in 2021. But I didn't find out she died until 4 or 5 months later because I never heard back from her, and I didn't know how to reach her except through her phone. She didn't have an email address or none of that. And I looked online and found out she had died. But this was TT, y'all. I got a picture of her too. I think I got a picture of her right here. So that was TT right there. She was one of my biggest supporters of my show. Yeah, she was one of the biggest supporters of my YouTube channel. Yeah. Well, it was TT. She died from COVID. She died of COVID. Yeah. And I went online and I found the funeral. I found the live funeral thing that they had. So yeah, that took me for a loop when I found that she had died. The last time we talked to each other, I was trying to help her get a phone. And but she passed away. That was my friend, y'all. That was my friend TT and Annie. TT and Annie. This was Annie. I think I can pull up Annie Johnson was her name. I think Annie died from COVID too. I think she died from COVID too. Yeah, I think she died from COVID too. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, I'll probably be all day trying to find Annie's page, but Annie was a poet. I think she wrote books. Yeah. Let me see if I can pull her up. She was a writer, so she might come up. Oh, is this her right here? No, that's not her. I'll try to find her picture one day and show it to y'all. She was so sweet. Like whenever I be live, her and TT had high pitched voices, and they come into the live. TT sounded just like Michelle. Michelle has a high pitched voice. That's how she talks. Hey everybody, this is TT. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Woo, Lord, I miss them so much. Oh, I miss them so much. They were so faithful to my channel. They was good people. They was good people. They were good people. I miss them so much. Good people. So anyway, y'all, it's 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna hang up and I'll see y'all at 3. So this is what I'm gonna be doing at 3 o'clock. I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, so come back. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be doing at 3 o'clock. Okay, so y'all come back. Let me see here, live. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to give you an example of what I'm going to be doing. No guarantee I might stream later. All right, Magnum, that's fine. Okay, let me show y'all. So this is what I'll be doing at 3 o'clock.
What state are you in? St. Louis. Oh, you in St. Louis? Okay. Yes, I'm in St. Louis. Yeah, you remember I came through there to do the radio station, 104.1. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a bunch of BS, okay? I stayed at the, one of the Marriotts, not too far from downtown when I was there.
This is not great. This is blonde. My hair is blonde.
My grandbaby, the one in the Navy.
All right, so if you want to come and be a part of the live, my hair is not gray, it's blonde. If you want to come be a platinum, whatever. If you want to come and be a part of the live show today at 3 o'clock in about an hour, come back. You can come be in the live. Come say hi. If you have a business and you support me though, whoops. If you support me and you support my show, you can promote your business. You got a book coming out. You got jewelry for sale. Or you just want to come and say hi. Come back at 3 o'clock. We'll be going live. Okay? Yeah, it's like platinum. My hair's like platinum. Yeah. I'm only 25. I don't have gray hair. Allegedly. All right. I'll see y'all at 3. Okay? Yeah, it's going to be on YouTube, but I use that stream. It's going to be StreamYard. It's like, that's how I'm going to do it through the StreamYard. And the reason why I'm telling y'all, because YouTube suppresses my videos when you use StreamYard. So if I tell y'all now, y'all know to come back between 3 and 3:30. Okay, I got to go because it's almost time. Love you guys. I'll see y'all at 3 o'clock. Some of y'all, come on, go live with me. Come say hi. If you're a singer, you're a performer, you want to talk about what you got going on. If you got a story to tell, come be in the live. Come join the live. You don't have to show your face, by the way. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. You can just talk. And try if you can, try to have what do you call it? Try to have headphones if you can. If you can't, that's fine. I'll see y'all at 3 o'clock. Bye-bye. See y'all at 3.